Good morning, everyone. A couple of quick news stories this morning before I head to the gym. Now, first up, a very serious story out of China. Now, a lot of people from North Korea, when they want to defect, either try crazily to come through the DMZ, and a few are actually successful in that, but more actually go through China. Now, just recently, two Koreans have been detained and are actually in the process of going to be repatriated to North Korea because they went into China, supposedly illegally, to try and secure their defection and migration of family members from North Korea into China so they can move them into South Korea. Now, going into a country illegally is certainly grounds for deportation, and I don't have a problem with that. But the interesting thing about this story is that they're both, the two people that were arrested in China are both North Korean defectors. However, one of them has defected from North Korea and then migrated to South Korea, obtained South Korean citizenship, yet that person still faces repatriation to North Korea. Like I said, if you're in a country illegally, I have no problem with that government saying, hey, you've got to go. But trying to send this person with a South Korean passport back to North Korea, I don't agree with. And I think that is the wrong call to make. What also makes this story interesting is that South Korean government, Seoul, has sent out a message to China saying, hey, send the people over here. We'll take them. I think that's a great move on the Korean government to extend that arm to have folks come into South Korea. However, I also think it's a little bit dangerous because it could set up a precedent and encourage more people from North Korea to defect into China with the hopes of the South Korean government asking them to be repatriated or actually expelled into South Korea. So that link will be down below. The second story, and it sounds like a movie of the week. This guy from the provinces, rural area, has a wife and kid, moves to Seoul, creates a new identity. He's a banker, finds a nurse, gets married, she's going to have a baby, and then the first wife comes in, blows the whistle on it. Now he's wanted for lying and bigamy and all this other things. The guy went so far as at the second wedding to hire people to play his friends, hire someone to play his father. And according to the article, which is also linked down below, the guy that played his father at the wedding reportedly received about $130 to play that for a couple of hours. 150,000 won. It's crazy. I really can't fathom that in today's age, with all the internet, especially here in Korea where you have Naver and all these other portals where just things are just shared all over the place, that you would actually think that you could get away with moving away from a rural town into the city and having a second life, a second kid, a second wife. It's crazy. Like I said, it sounds like a movie of the week from the 1970s. So both of those articles down below. But what I really want to know is, what do you think is the right call with the China's issue? Do you think that China's making a mistake by trying to send that individual with a South Korean passport back into North Korea? Let me know your thoughts. All right, I got to head to the gym. You guys have a great day.